Um, uh, uh, perfect. Whee!
Which song should we listen to?
Just don't press all of them again. I get my cardio in.
These are so
Woo! Yeah, we're a bit far away. I don't know. Who gives a crap? Maybe warm though. What is this thing stood on? Update that down a little bit. We don't need that warm. Put on more clothes if that's. Trying to sprint, but it doesn't work. Adril.
Sid, do you recall the flowers I had you bring back to the yard?
Vaguely. Is something wrong?
I'm afraid so. I was able to get most of the Morganbeards to take root, but they rarely flower. I fear the soil here does not agree with them. However, I believe I have a solution.
I can't wait to hear it.
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbles. I know, but hear me out. Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. The fire which drives them appears to be maintained by an abundance of nutrient-rich ether drawn from their environs. I believe that by grafting a Morble vine to a Morganbeard, the appendage's wealth of vigor-inducing nutrients might well stimulate the flower to bloom. The endeavor, I assure you, is scientifically sound. I simply need a vine to prove the theory.
Sure, just don't let they run amok.
And all you need is a single vine from an ordinary Morble.
That is correct. A single vine. As for the Morble, I fear ordinary may not suffice. But, as luck would have it, a most extraordinary specimen is rumored to haunt the swamps of Rosaria. Why, a notice concerning this very creature was only recently posted on the hunt board.
How timely.
Well, I shan't keep you any longer. I know you have much to do, as do I. Now, where did I put my watering can?
Of course. First. What do you gotta say? Of course. Can I have just normal stuff now, can they? Only gonna run amok around Rosaria and Dhalmekia. Wait. Andrak. Well, those S-rank hunts, like, if I come across them, of course we'll slay them, but I kind of like, we'll find them and we'll find them.
Cole said it was an army of Akashic. What will happen to Mid and the others?
They'll be fine as long as Sid is.
August?
All right, Clive. Blackthorn told me you helped him out again. Tough for that. Speaking of which, I'm actually a bit,
Worried about him. And you want my advice?
afraid so. It's
Just
a bit of
talk
a funny
together.
one, this, but I saved this posh knob while I was out on a mission, and he gave me this flashy ring to say thank you. So, obviously, I show it to Blackthorn, thinking he'll be impressed, only for him to go white as a sheet and quiet as a curl instead. Try as I might, I can't for the life of me work out what could have got him upset like that. And seeing as how Blackthorn opens up when you're around, I thought maybe.
I'd speak to him again.
Pick him.
Well, I suppose there's no point leaving him to stew.
Cheers, Clive.
I'll be sure to pay him a visit as soon as I have a moment.
All right, I'll meet you by the forge then. You come along when you're ready.
They never came along. I wonder if, like, you would skip these quests early on, would they?
How are you doing?
come
Quick
along
look.
later.
Seen enough?
Oh god, not you again.
She can't kick this. Glory to Griga. There you are. And not a moment too soon.
What's
Hello
happened?
to you too.
Taya's busy working herself into an early grave. Since the arrival of her latest patient, she's refused to stop, even for a moment. I've tried offering to see to him in her stead, but she won't hear of it. Clive, she hasn't left the infirmary in days. She's pushing herself too hard. And if she doesn't rest soon, will you talk to her? Order her to her chambers if that's what it takes. Because if she keeps this up, I fear the hideaway will be without its best physica before too long.
That's a good.
I know better than to order Taya to do anything. But I'll speak to her.
Thank you. I pray you have better luck than I did.
Well, I will sure as heck try. Years of mercy. Hiya.
Well, Taya, Rodriguez worried about you. And if what he says is true, then so am I. We all admire your dedication, but you do need to rest.
That's
I
coming from
will
me.
when it's time.
Bit hypocritical.
Until then, I'm staying put. We owe him that much.
Who is he?
Someone from my past. Someone who doesn't deserve to die alone. It won't be much longer. The crystal's curse has almost finished its work. If I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But without them, we've nothing that will touch the agony of those last few hours.
How would tears help this man?
Not my tears. Tears of mercy. Alicia, it's the only thing strong enough.
You wouldn't, Taya. Surely. There must be something we can do for him.
Sometimes an easy death is the greatest kindness we can offer. You do well to remember that, Rodrigue.
Yeah, I mean, he seems pretty
I
important to the curse.
We have all the ingredients we need for Alicia Balwam. It needs to be fresh, though, so we rarely have much to hand. I can make the draft if you can bring me what we're missing.
Just tell me what you need.
There is a species of venom-weeping spider that lives in the forests of Norvent, near Lorbert's Pass. Bring me one of their eyes. Preserve it as best you can, but avoid contact with the tears. I'll make sure the other ingredients are ready before you return.
Alrighty then.
Thank you, Clive. I won't forget this.
It might link, but it's eye. I mean, if it's a spider, it has like 8 of them. Why wouldn't I just take all of them and we could just make a lot of Elysium? Carrot. What is Rosaria? Very hidden. Dread Dragon is set near and half the realm alight. Orange for them. Here, your brothers isn't a van of carrots. Scuba with a carrot. But Rosaria isn't anything like the one that just got posted on the board. I can see why. Bling, 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 bling. Da ba 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 ba. A Thorn of the Blacks.
Bloody hell, Clive. Not this again.
Pester you until you open up.
Ain't you got better things to do with your time?
That remains to be seen. August tells me he showed you a ring, and that the sight of it clearly upset you. Would you mind telling us why?
Come on, mate. Bottling it up ain't gonna help no one. If it weren't the ring, and it was something I said, then I'm sorry.
It was the ring, right? It brought back some unhappy memories, that's all. Memories better left forgotten.
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all rather leave behind, Blackthorn. But sometimes it helps to talk about them.
And sometimes it doesn't. Is that so hard to understand?
Yes.
Don't be like that.
Fine. If it'll get you off my back.
Like pestering, but nothing.
That ring you flashed was the work of Zoltan. We apprenticed together, back in the day.
You've never mentioned him before.
Why would I? Ain't seen him in decades, and the last time I did, we almost came to blows. The ring brought it all back. I could tell it was one of his the moment I saw it. Bastard's improved, though. More than I thought possible.
Oh.
That thing's a work of art.
So it was a nice ring. Worth a few gil, maybe. What's it matter to you?
It matters because engraving metal's a nightmare, and I've got no bloody idea how he managed it. The fact is, I couldn't make anything even half that detailed.
So what? You're an armorer, not a jeweler.
I'm the Hideaway's master craftsman. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village forge. My armor keeps you lot safe, and my swords keep you dangerous. As far as I'm concerned, every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of our cause. So I put my heart and soul into my work. Because the curse breakers deserve better than second best. And I refuse to be shown up by the likes of Zoltan.
Very well. Why don't we go and pay him a visit? Learn his secret.
I doubt he'd be too happy to see me.
Then just this once. Make peace with being second best. Swallow your pride, and focus all your energies on the task at hand. Keeping the curse breakers armed and armored. Provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaints from me. But if you can't, and it's going to distract you, we need to do something about it.
What'd you say, Blackthorn? You know he's right.
He
It's
is
not
right.
like you'll be going alone.
All right.
Magic. So, where do you reckon old what's-his-name is then? Zoltan, was it?
In Dravozd, my old village. He won't have left. He's the chief.
Dravozd, eh? That rings a bell. Not far from Tabor, right? Just north of the fields of Karava. Got that, Clive? Meet us at Dravozd as soon as you can, yeah? And I'll make sure
Yeah.
Blackthorn don't get cold feet.
Good luck with that. I'll see you there.
All right. One has a monster that's spouting flames. I've never want to go there after. See if we cannot find the dragon. Oh, wow. Down that way, it's the other way. I think I've so often walked down that way. A bit stuttery still, but I fiddled around with it so much I don't think there's much more I can do. Wiccan Dwagon? Just me and Toggle now. Jill is missing and Joshua's still back in Canberra. There you are,
Let's go.
Roshi. Bye, have a beautiful day. Skirt.
Rodrigo could have mentioned his spiders would be the size of curls.
Too early. This is not lagging in combat. Hey, no, dude, where are you going? What? Is this stupid? Because I'm in the border of the world now? Should be smack bang in the middle. Die! I can't see anything in the camera. It's such an awkward place. They reset so many times? Like, I wasn't even out. The fact that there was a circle for them to reset is just also... Singular Eye of Spider.
Hopefully one will be enough. Rodrigo will have prepared the other ingredients by now.
I have been here. To... Teleport over there. In the Royal Meadows, maybe out like here. Let's watch. Let's just check over here. Whatever is over here. Where's that? We just gotta more or less go straight.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Dragon Navis, Evis, Evis. Evis a butthead. Dragon. Not to been over here. Dragonet. That's promising. I don't know. Better or not. that.
You deserve a rest.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think we found the dragon. Oh yeah, baby. The S rank. Svarog. Rank S. Hell yeah. See how easy we die. Level 50!
This beast isn't to be trifled with.
I tried. I think if I can beat this thing, I am a god. Yeah, that's not a lot of damage. Holy!
That's better. To me, boy.
Go back, back.
Forgive me.
Yep. It makes sense, makes sense. Here's, yeah, S rank's definitely being saved. But now we know how strong they are. Indeed. Second on those, so who knows that like maybe the one in Rosaria, maybe lower level, highly doubt it, but it could be. Where would it be though? Is there a place I have yet to visit? Be over there. I think there is a place I haven't visited. I have full map. right there. Many times I've been through this area. Spring waters. Yeah, that's definitely where it is. Definitely. Believed me. Good to know, good to know, good to know.
Come on.
That means probably when we reach level 50, I'll try them again. Brother, what the hell? Definitely lagging a lot more when like combat appears. Rank B was really easy to be able to. Yeah, I've killed A's. S's I can't do. It is lagging a lot when like combat starts. Okay.
Just a look at it. All right then.
Oh god. Ah. Pew pew pew. How I did not touch that, I don't know. it's gonna run at me now. Aha! What? I did not have low health. What? Runs really smoothly and then it's like, no, I'm gonna poop on everything. I'm mad. Do I need to do this? I need just Cabra 60 on everything. Nope, doesn't help. Someone knows it. Keep spamming the shoot button. That was a lot. Can't really attack him right now, so might as well charge up a Mega Player. Oh yeah? Spamming. Yeah, for someone landing on top of me. Hey. Still don't know why it's lagging. Can't figure that out. Anything that would make it lag. That'll level up. Yay. Performance wise, nothing that should make it lag.
That was definitely anything but ordinary. Now,
It's literally at potato. I don't like this thing cannot be more potato than it is right now. I'm just saying.
let's get this vine back to the yard.
Like if I make it more potato than it is right now, me.
Sid, I can't help but notice that your satchel is twitching in a most violent manner.
Here. It's your problem now.
What an amazing specimen. The flesh positively throbs with vitality. If I can successfully graft this to the Morganbeards... When I successfully graft this to the Morganbeards, I suspect the results will be immediate. I shall begin at once.
Definitely not too many background processes that I can see that.
It is just as I hoped. Witness how the Morganbeards have taken to the blighted soil. How they bloom with heretofore unseen vigor. Why, I dare say such a vine graft would yield similar results when applied to other specimens as well.
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
You've not only helped us, Sid, you've saved us. Do you recall the extract with which I provided you before? I took a moment to distill some more, but this time with the petals from the invigorated Morganbeards. And would you believe? Its potency has nearly doubled. You must accept this vial as thanks for your assistance. The rest, I shall give to Taya.
Potency. Neat. An issue that shouldn't exist. Is ridiculous. Potency maximized. Okay. Okay, what is this? From my app, well, I can see that it's actually on right now. Potency must consume both potions and high potion arrows or even more HP, while strange stone might not last even longer. Roma app. Roma. Should be fine now. Well, let's see. I mean, we're running on literal potato right now, so it's fine right now. We'll just have to see when you know, get into combat. That's when it is struggling. Where it should be, by the way. I'm borderless. Okay, not promising, but it's already lagging there.
He's a surly soaker who cares less for us than we are.
Yeah, it's not looking promising.
Let me help. I know my letters. Most of them. And
Knowledge hoarded is knowledge lost.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I have quite the find for you today. If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
I think I'm just gonna put it down to potato again. As by the way, I really don't get it. I truly, dearly do not get it. I know at least it is not performance. The reason it's not like actual computer performance, it's the game itself that is ass. Just cannot handle it.
It was an army of Akashic. What will happen to Mid and the others?
They'll be fine as long as Sid is.
Found them. Let's say word. But it shows the picture. The one in Rosaria is in the place that I can yet to go to.
Thank goodness you're back. Taya looks like she's about to collapse.
Is this what you needed?
Yes, it is. Thank you, Clive. I'm loath to give a patient Alicia, but Taya's right. Sometimes it's all we can do. A single dose dulls even the most agonizing pain, and all other sensation with it. It may be a gentle way to die, but it is death. nonetheless. I wish there was another way.
How are you feeling?
Light, mid-here. Drifting on waves.
Good. Just relax. Let the waves carry you to a better place.
Thank you, Taya. I'm so proud of you.
He's gone. Thank you, Rodrigo. And you, Clive?
I'll see that he's properly laid to rest.
Do that.
The man you helped today was my mentor, back in the Southern Isles, on the front lines of some meaningless war. I was still a child when they shipped me to their triage tents, to treat the wounded with my gift. But in such blighted lands, I was next to useless. Until he taught me the true Physicker's art, that is.
An art we would be lost without.
Tears of mercy were his gift to the bearers of the world. A respite from the agony of the curse's end.
And a kindness Sid would have approved of.
You know as well as I what life is like for a bearer soldier. Marched from one battle to the next, never knowing which might be your last. A commander may care nothing for the bearer spent in his service. But my mentor's gift gave the dying one fleeting moment of tranquility before the end. I've no tears left, Clive. I've seen too many of my friends taken. Something needs to change. And we need to be the ones to change it.
And we will. I promise.
I hope so.
I just want to forget. I can live with it being on potato, but I just want it to run right. That's all. That's so goddamn difficult to do. Notaria?
Clive, I wanted to give you something for the kindness you showed my mentor. A chest of all the medicines you're ever likely to need. Seeing as you're so reluctant to come to the infirmary, as well take a part of the infirmary with you.
I'm sure it will be very helpful indeed.
Being maxed out their
Talia.
potency?
Try not to work too hard.
And work Rodrigo all the harder, you mean? He's a quick study, but he's got a long way to go yet.
If
I'll
this
take
maxes
that
our bag,
particular
that
piece
should
of
mean we're
advice when you
relatively
heed it
close to the
yourself.
end.
Thank you very much. Besides, who else is going to see that your brother takes his medicine?
Who indeed?
Alright. That doesn't seem to be. That is. Uh, this thing off, anyways. Really be anything on this one? Could tell. We just have it off for now. What happens? Runs clean. Battery on that. In and out of those.
If it's knowledge you seek, you'll search.
Those tomes wouldn't happen to have letters in them, would they?
Chest. Well, we completed that quest line. For Dravos. Take a little bit longer route from here so we can buy whatever is new here. Generally orchestrations, but oh. Question.
The bandits may be no more, but look what they've left us with. Have a hard time.
Mummy, are the bagmen going to come back?
The gentlemen of the town guard are a strapping bunch.
Oh,
Perhaps.
trying everything we can figure out.
Anything I can interest you in?
Not one of these cheap ones.
Here you are. An excellent choice. Here you are. Fare you well.
Nah, not worth it. Don't have that much money. What did we have? Do disappear fast.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
Real question is what's gonna happen when we meet monsters again, and what the hell is with this? I don't know, I think I might have saturation a bit high. Oh, didn't lag. Didn't slow down. Promising. Oh, little bit there.
Alright.
Still seems fine. Alright. And we are still running on potato, but... How many frames do we have on this potato, though? We do have 120 frames on the potato. Just that. Slow down when monsters get into combat. But it's promising indeed. Do. A big hornetbill. 14 Druffle. Hello. It is promising at least.
Thanks, girl.
Bravo. Hello there, friends.
Kicked down already?
No. This charmer ain't letting anyone through.
Why are the gates closed?
Chief's orders. No one's allowed in without his say-so. Not that I'd have let you in anyway. You look like trouble. I suggest you go home.
That's what I'm trying to do, you little prick. Ain't changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No. It isn't. Blackthorn.
Long time no see, eh?
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise, but since you are so nicely, I'm here to see Zoltan, you fucking numbskull. Now let us through.
All right. Just don't go starting anything with the chief.
Not making any promises.
Yeah, I promise I won't throw the first punch. That good enough for you?
Little.
Go on then.
Much obliged.
Kinda dead, not gonna lie. I'm not required the
So
S rank
this
from
is
here.
Dravaged. Not much going on, is there?
It's a smithing town. When I was a lad, you'd have to shout to be heard over the sound of hammer on anvil. Clive, you're good with people. You speak to Zoltan.
Hey, you ain't backing out now, are you?
There's a river of bad blood between me and the chief. But if someone can build me a bridge, then I'll cross it.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate it. It'll be near the forge on the hill. It was our master's. He'd have inherited it when I left.
The forge on the hill.
Good luck. You'll be needing it.
I'll be looking fucking Reddit a year ago, bro. I really want to get this text. Bring it to endgame.
But if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to...
We actually have too bad of a processor. Is that really it? Oh. My an i7. You can run this on the fucking GTX 1070. Yeah, what is my DirectX actually? That doesn't fucking matter. I got DirectX 12. Would choose to run it as admin. That is very true. Try that.
And our keep?
Just keep that for now.
I have some things for sale.
all you have.
Farewell, traveller.
I'm missing Titan's Wake there. There. Ah, no. Do that. Wait, we better hunt this.
Sorry, but if none of you lot can smell ore anymore, we're gonna have to start looking for new clients.
Let's just restart the game by running it as admin. And can. Is remote play enabled? I'm about to try anything. Run in Windows 8 compatibility. That's a thing? I don't even know what, like, what does running a game's admin do? Well, I mean, the game almost froze up by the loading here. But
Sorry, but if none of you lot can
disable
smell ore
full screen
anymore, we're gonna have to
optimization.
start
I'm
looking
running
for
it in
new
Is there
windowed.
anything we can do to help?
Running it in borderless.
It doesn't seem fair the menfolk deal with us.
Hotter! Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt butter, let alone iron. Pardon the intrusion. I'm looking for the chief.
That'd be me.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'll bet it is. Keep the gates closed, I tell him. Well done, Snotty. You're not welcome here. Get out. Before things turn nasty.
Blackthorn's here.
What did you say?
He's traveled a long way to see you.
Yes, has he?
He's waiting. Down by the gates.
Then I suggest you take him with you when you leave.
Didn't you
I don't think I will do that.
So what if we did?
Fuck! We're getting nowhere. These bearers' flames are next to bloody useless.
We're never going to be able to fire up the forges unless we can find some new crystals.
I'm a busy man, as you can see, so do me a favor and piss off. Oh,
Fireball.
and if you're struggling to find your way out, ask Blackthorn. That prick knows exactly where the exit is. He's not wanted here, and neither are you.
All right. I'm going.
No lag on opening and closing the menu. That's
Mama,
promising as well.
why hasn't Papa come back yet?
He's helping the chief with something very important.
Because the chief is a bitch.
But if we can't find the forges, how we...
Let me guess. Zoltan told you to piss off.
Or less.
As a personal favor to him, yes.
Well, at least he didn't beat about the bush.
There'll be no talking him round. Not after what I did.
Which is what exactly? If we're to help, we need to know. What turned the village against you?
I left. Dravozd. Zoltan. The burden of leadership our dying master dropped in our laps. All of it. There are two kinds of smiths in this world, you see. My kind, who are in it for the love of the craft, who labour on a single piece from dawn to dusk to get it just right. And the other kind, who are in it for different reasons. People like Zoltan, whose work is quick and cheap. The kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit, and divvy it out among themselves. There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's throats. And bit by bit, people started taking sides. You would have torn Dravozd in half had it gone on. So, I left.
You didn't have to do that.
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have been. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables. Dravozd prospered without me and my lofty ideals getting in the road. Until the crystals run out at any rate. Without magic to fire the furnaces, this place is as good as dead.
It depends on how you look at it, though. There's got to be other ways of making fire. We manage it in the Deadlands.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, yeah. He saw all of this coming. Knew crystals were the problem, not the solution. And spent years coming up with ways of doing without.
You know what I mean, though, right? Where there's a will, there's a way. What I'm trying to say is that it's not your fault. You couldn't have predicted this.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive just because I happen to be the last.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Clive. Dravozd won't last long without its furnaces. So, do you think it's time we shared Sid's bellows with the world? The way I see it, it's your decision to make.
Hold on, Blackthorn. Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest. And you'd be throwing it away.
All right. Do it. This place was your home. I won't abandon it to its fate. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. It was only ever a matter of time before we shared them. Let this be another step on the road to freeing Valisthea from the prison of the Crystal's blessing. We'll show the world that it's possible. Wouldn't you agree, August?
When you put it that way, of course. It's like hearing Sid speak from beyond the grave.
Thank you, Clive.
Shall I go and fetch the plans, then?
I know I'm off by heart. I'll be needing some help, though. Building a furnace isn't exactly a one-man job. Do us a
It's
favor.
fine.
Round up anyone strong enough to lug a brick or two, would you, August?
All right, then.
And I've got a job for you too, Clive. Finding me some salamander skin. I need leather for the bellows and nothing else will withstand the heat. Luckily for us, Salamanders feed out in the fields of Grava.
Time
Aye,
for a
Captain.
spot of hunting, man.
Ambrosia. Going hunting. Like one of the few things I've disliked with some of the more newer FFs. Very restricted on what the main character's weapon is. Like, I got a sword and that's it. Yeah, you didn't have that same issue with Noct, but he had still very limited set. 14's a different story. 13, yeah, they have a lot of I mean, 13.1, very restricted. 13.2, somewhat restricted. 13.3, not at all.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
Mr. Commander.
This will be easy.
Watch! Suck my flaming wing! I am Sammy Prime to beat you the hell up. Damn it. Those too far to the side, actually. In the face! Not the most damage, but and that deals a lot of damage.
I dare say that would be enough for a decent set of bellows.
Can go really ranged setup. Like if you go to like remove Bahamut, you can really shut up and yeah. And then if you go Garuda, you can really like control the field.
What's this all about then?
Don't know. Some kind of new.
Any trouble finding the skin?
Nothing I couldn't handle.
Salamander Shin.
This should be plenty. Right then, time to put these louds to work.
Very good. Seems very, very
If
good.
everyone pulls their weight, we'll be finished in no time.
Like I can live with the low graphics, but it is running well. Combat isn't laggy. We're fine. Yeah, running as admin fixes a little vicious.
I'll be damned. I honestly didn't think it'd work. But it's hot enough, all right. And without a single crystal in sight.
You know what this means, don't you?
I do, yeah. Dravost is saved.
Sorry about earlier. I take back everything I said. That thing you built us is an honest-to-God's marvel. You've saved our village.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. He oversaw the construction.
Give this to him, would you?
What is it?
Pet Cole's cinders. After he left, I spent years trying to eke the most out of our forges. That there was my answer. Chuck it in the fire, and your forge will burn hotter for longer, which will do wonders for your steel. Our secret for yours. Only fair. I've always envied Black Blackthorn. Since the day I became chief, I spent every spare moment trying to match up to the bastard. No amount of sleepless nights at the Anvil will ever bridge that gap, though. He's a genius. Plain and simple. The man Dravosht needed. But he took all his talent and left. Gifted and free. Is it any wonder I hate his guts?
The Cinders
Fair
would
enough.
mean more coming from you.
I need to forgive him first. And that's not gonna happen.
It's something,
Well,
I guess.
You know what they say? Oriflamme weren't built in a day and all that. These things take time. Especially when they involve two geezers who hold grudges tighter than their hammers. But what matters is, Blackthorn's got that twinkle back in his eye. And I'd call that a job well done.
So would I.
I reckon he's going to be at it a while yet, though, so why don't you head off without us? I'll see that the old git gets home safe and sound.
See that you both do. I'll save the Cinders till then.
All right. It'll be a nice little surprise for him.
Bling. Blacksmith live. Oh, you guys get her fast.
Gentlemen, I see you both made it home in one piece.
Yeah, well, we didn't want to outstay our welcome. The whole village turned out for a go on the bellows after you left.
How long did I
Everyone
take?
Except Zoltan has. Didn't see hide nor hair of him.
Oh, but that reminds me. I have something for you.
Sooty. Black shards recent removed. Equally sooty. Black depths of the Dravosht mines. Scattering them over the fireplace is a hot crimson flame for which the factors substances long highly prized by desert fortune tellers looking to work fear the inferno into their superstitious clients.
Pick Cinder. How'd you come by this? And you're sure he wanted me to have it?
I'm sure. He didn't say so, but I think he wants to forgive you.
Imagine that. Yeah. You know I could never leave this place, don't you? Every time you put on mail, you and the curse breakers are trusting me with your lives. There's no greater honor for a smith than that. I'm not about to go crawling back to Zoltan for forgiveness, but I will make good use of his cinder. And if that helps save even a single life, then he'll have my gratitude. What was it you said he called me? Huh? A genius? And he spent sleepless night trying to copy me, did he? Sounds like I better get to work. I've got a reputation to uphold.
I
See you
do.
back on form, Blackthorn.
I don't know how you pair put up with me sometimes, but I'm grateful all the same. Now, where was I?
You like to meddle.
Oh yeah, about to put Zoltan back in his place.
That's why we put up to you. Because we really like to meddle in other people.
Ain't got the art to tell him how similar they are. Stubborn bastards.
A little healthy competition should be good for him.
You're not wrong. Still, it's a shame him and Zoltan couldn't let bygones be bygones. No use grumbling about it now, though. Blackthorn's happy. Or as near to happy as he gets. And that's good enough for me.
Ching. Boros sign draft. But we got a second order, Boros. I get the first piece then. If that gives me all of.
So what do I owe the honor? Not saying Fornian, do you?
Oh, there's some Vorpal power. Don't know where I get the stained loincloth or the Orichalcum. Need another Orichalcum. Comment with the stone tongue. believe I haven't gotten a better weapon yet. Actually, that.
Anything else?
There are no more hunts, and that's where I get all the materials, so we'll just have to wait.
Knowledge you seek, we've tons of
There's plenty to guide you in your search! Oh yeah, baby. Scroll! Boom, 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 boom. Oh, it was in there. Yet. No. For now, no. So, no, it's August. August. Ah, yeah. Think about me guide my mentor free from contrary to what the madding crowd believes. Physics are not without our limits. I cannot hope to cure every ill, mend every wound, save every life. Medicine that will save without fail is prevention. Not that this knowledge will ever stop any of you from chasing down some behemoth for its toenails. Nope. Can be used for something, I will hunt that down, behemoth. I still have that dire, but that don't matter though. Nothing there for me. I've even unlocked a bloody S rank for the area. Vibin'. Not much you can do with a boat anyways.
I were right, Clive. My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
The Aina Yar's one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise! And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
Clive, what do you know of Barnabas Tharm?
Only what the bards sing. That he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
Cutscenes are awful. That's right.
The light! I thought this core was meant to be hidden.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
Bollocks! All hands! Man your stations!
Torgal is helping. Don't know what he can do though, but he's helping. Oh, he's helping here. Oh yeah then.
With me. Here they come.
That's a lot of them. Yum, 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 yum.
Mid needs every moment we can give her. Behind me, Lord Rosfield.
Wow, this is laggy.
Fuckers. Behind you? I'll have you know Earthbreaker here once struck fear into the heart of every man in the Cliffs.
Oh, well, running as admin didn't fix the problem. Still on potato quality, if I'm not mistaken. Things I'm running at 120 FPS. Stay down.
About that offer, Cav. How are we doing, mid? I thought you said that ship was fast. Oh? I haven't felt this alive in 20 summers. Come on, then. Which of you lot fancies meeting Ogre Killer next? I thought it was called Heartbreaker. It's over.
This is so bad. Okay, I used my Titan block right there. I just want to point that out. Get that one I missed. If I get this performance out of Dragon Age, I'm gonna be mad. Well, running it out, it doesn't work. But this is so laggy. This is ridiculously laggy. Playing a fucking PowerPoint at this point. This is ridiculous. Just as this video has been disable full screen optimization. Right. actually getting very annoyed that it's this bad. Properties? Ah, different. I'm desperate. I just want the game to fucking work. That's so laggy. All I'm asking, just let the game work.
That was easy enough.
Alright, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
You heard the captain.
Clive?
But I thought he was...
Confound it. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
Not really. It's so lag.
Up for another round? Of course we are. Right, Lord Rosfield? My boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner. Those are my eyes. No matter, heads will roll all the same. Mate, you plan! You leave, we follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor! Engine dead slow ahead!
Have care, my friends. It is not blood.
Dude, this is so shit. I legit can't. I can't. Try that. Deactivate the full screen mode. Full screen optimization. This is ridiculous. Why is it so shitty? And it's like, the more I try, the worse it gets. But also the more I play, the worse it gets. It's just like... absolute stupidity. Okay, we're here.
Trouble with your gear, or... So, will it be? That it?
Let's just try this again. The fighting.
Mid needs every moment we can give her.
Behind me, Lord Rosfield. I'll take care of these fuckers.
Behind you? I'll have you know Earthbreaker here. One struck fear into the heart of every man in the Twins.
Ah, screw this. Die. So far, so good.
How are we doing, mate? I thought you said that ship was fast.
Oh? I haven't felt this alive in 20 summers. Come on there! Which of you lot fancies meeting Ogre Killer next?
I thought it was called Heartbreaker.
Oh, there we go. Order some lag spikes, eh? like these enemies because they're just bullet sponges. Just sponges. Oh, yeah, but all are lagging. That was too early? Seems to be working like fine when it gets here, but then it's like, nah. Turn the screen resolution down. Game is not even fucking showing. I don't know anymore.
That was easy enough.
Alright, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
You heard the captain?
Have care, my friends.
Guess we're doing it the hard way.
Tis not blood that runs through an Eddie's veins.
What is this?
These foes will not fall easily.
But they will fall. Like oaks before a woodman's axe. Good thing I brought one!
I don't even want to play the game at this point. You know, I'm just gonna call it there and then fix it. Oh, you have a good day, and bye bye.